Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the Casual Report, episode 142. I'm your host, JT, joined by the fucking slideshow that is Jam. Jam, how are you? No, you fuck, I'm taking a piss. You're right. Are you good?
Tomorrow I will be.
Tomorrow you will be. Right. Why will you be out tomorrow, mate? I know why.
Because 8th day in a row and then 2 weeks off.
That's what dreams are made of, mate.
If my internet is good, then I'll be fine. But
mate, what's wrong with your internet?
My internet's gay.
Why is it?
Oh, I've got speed issues, but they gave me 20 quid back.
Oh,
I'll tell you that.
You told me something.
Yeah, they gave me 20 quid back because I pay for Wi-Fi guarantee, so
right.
I get 150 megaseconds. But it's guaranteed over 100, and I'm not getting that.
So 20
every
notes.
time it happens, 20 quid back, 20 quid back, 20.
Tell me, does it all the time. You'd be fucking loaded, man.
Once they fix it, engineer coming out on Monday. Once it's done, phoning up like 300 meg, maybe 500 meg.
You joining the 500 meg club?
Yes, maybe.
Buzzing, mate. All about the Black Friday deals, mate. Which we're in November.
I saw that come up. I was like, that's juicy.
I'm not putting his order quite on. Hang on. There you go. That's annoyed me. Jam, I have a question before I ask you about what you've been playing.
What?
Armistice Day today.
It is.
Were you at work?
I was.
How many pricks were there disrespecting the 2-minute silence?
So, I mean, it was dead.
Yeah.
Like in work and in town. So, I was on the shop floor on my own. But it hit like 10:59, so I stood up, walked to the front, and then like the guys at Max Billman had gone outside their shop as well. Stand there in silence. And I had no customers coming in. Someone came in at like 30 seconds past 11 and started talking to me.
I'm like, bro.
I wasn't replying to him either.
It's like,
and it was just, Winston, what are you doing? Oh, 1 second.
Mate, you're all buzzing.
And then I just kept like going
like
that.
You tap your poppy and stuff, like, bro.
It really was a bit annoying because this man was born in 1942.
You should know better
and
than.
I thought like of his generation.
You should know better. Everyone should know better, but come on, man. It takes like 2 seconds. It takes like 2 minutes.
2 minutes of your life. Just to spare a thought. That generation saved the planet. You can't spare 2 minutes of your life.
Dread to think what we under Hitler and the Nazis. I just dread to.
But we speak in German.
There's nothing wrong with speaking German, but you know.
No, but, I mean.
But yeah, I just did it here. I just sat here. Like, yeah. I didn't really. I was like, phone off. Did a bit. Bullshit. Yeah. Well then, lads. So, Jen, what have you been playing past 2 nights? I saw a video this morning on Twitter. You've been being jammy at Knockout City. Have you been playing that?
That was sick. That was.
It was very impressive.
Played with G and his mate Rob, and they both got knocked out. And I was like against 3 people, so this is gonna go well, and I actually slapped them.
Mate. No, that's funny. Yeah, transports the department that books out the hires, and they've probably all stopped at a call at 11.
Yeah.
You're right. Jam, do you like Knockout City?
Yeah, it's really good. I mean, the experience I'm having at the moment isn't great because it's.
Was it the internet issues or?
Yeah, because everything's really like timing. Like when you catch balls, you have to time it so it's coming at you while you catch it and stuff like that. And like I'm like, I think I'm pretty good at timing everything, but there's the times where the internet is not timing it right. Smack him in the face with the ball.
You're getting a slap, mate. You know what I mean?
Or I catch it and then all of a sudden it's still flying at me and then hits me again.
Yeah, man. That must be annoying.
It is annoying.
Have you been up to anything else, or did you just knock out City?
Well, that's it.
You watched anything?
I mean, I could. Actually, I've nearly finished the first season of Young Sheldon.
Yeah. I watched a bit of Young Sheldon. What did you think of it?
This is alright. I just put it on. There's like some background things to fall asleep to.
Alright.
The dad's probably the best character in it. He's quite good.
And someone
the kid that plays Young Sheldon, he's good too. But it's okay.
Yeah, it was alright. One of the, I think his dad has been in Big Bang Theory, and he's the one that bullies Leonard. I think is that right?
Yeah, that's right. Same person. Yeah.
Yeah, it was fine. Jam asked me.
What have you been doing?
I've been chilling, mate. No, all I've been doing is working, sleeping, and playing Forza Horizon 5 for the past 2 days. So, what a good time. You've not been on Forza yet, have you?
No, not yet.
Mate, it is. It's a
don't worry.
I'm just trying to get the words together. I'm not a car guy, like I say. I'm not like into car. You know what I mean? I just whatever. And graphics isn't like if you start a sentence, when I ask you what a game's like, and you start a sentence with the graphics are amazing, I'll just turn off because I know the graphics are amazing. I can see it. I want to know what the game's like. What the characters like? What's the gameplay like? It looks very nice, as you can probably obviously tell with the trailers and the footage. And it, mate, it's so good. Like, if you'd have told me one of the best open world games you'll ever play is a Forza Horizon game, about what? No,
I'll find out next week.
Yeah, mate, it's class.
I'll let you know on Tuesday.
Yeah, it can be a bit overwhelming for new players. I haven't played a Forza game since I don't know when, because they all merge into one for me. Like, but because all these dots on the map can be a bit like, what's that? Like I was going to one earlier, I thought it was like a speed camera, but it was a jump, and I was going like 200 mile an hour, and I'm like, oh, it's gonna be sick, and I went flying across this fucking thing, and I'm off, mate. But it's class. Saving up for the new Defender. I got the old Defender. I'm buzzing. 1991.
The Jurassic Park one.
I got that. That's the skin someone's put on because they're all tremendous.
Awesome.
But saving up, I've got about 10,000 left before I get the new Defender, so I'm going to be all over that. Like, do you like racing games like Forza and Gran Turismo and shit like that?
I mean, I do. I appreciate them. I used to play Gran Turismo a lot, but I'm not really bothered about simulator thing. I'll play the simulator one if I had a proper steering wheel. Like, do you remember Andrew had a few years ago? He still got it, but that was really fun doing it like that. I'd imagine normal Forza is like that.
Yeah, Forza
where it doesn't take itself too seriously. That's my sweet spot with racing.
Yeah,
games.
it's arcadey sort of cousin kind of thing. I appreciate Forza Motorsport. I remember playing the first or second one on 360, and it was very good, and it was all very delicate and accurate and all that shit. But I was like, this is too. I'm out. Like, give me burnout, mate. You know what I mean? Let me fly around the streets and crash into stuff. But yeah, and there's like a bit of a narrative as well in the game. There's like these characters where you do like missions for them and stuff. It's kind of weird, and it calls you by your first name. It calls me Jack. I didn't even put it in. It grabbed it from my Microsoft account. That was weird.
That's weird.
It's like, oh Jack, oh come on, go and do this stuff down there. I'm like, whoa. First of all, I'm the female character, so fuck off. Jackie, yeah.
Be Jackie.
Yeah. No, oh, it's class, and it has made it's thrown a spanner into my top 5 games of the year. By the way, a big spanner because it's very good.
Has it?
I'm like, oh, this. I thought I was getting there with it, like the top 5 or 10, but then Forza come along. I was like, oh, for fuck's sake, because Forza's class. But it is a Game of the Year contender, and the Metacritic has gone up to 92 now. Not that it matters, but Jam, should we crack on? First up, big day today. It's your favourite game's 10th anniversary, Jam.
Okay. I got shit for this earlier. So I was saying, like,
what did you get shit for?
Like, Dan was.
Did you upset Dan? Dan is Jam's great and fearless leader. Go on.
Yeah. Because saying like, "Do you mind doing like 15?" He was like, "Yeah, that'd be great. I'll do it." It gives him time to do it. We were quite dead this afternoon, so he was going through it, and he goes, he said so at Skyrim, I've never played it. He's like, "What the fuck? You played all these games, you never played Skyrim?" It's like, no, I don't
There's
care
a point.
about it.
There's a point, Jam. Gibbo.
Good evening, Gibbo.
Afternoon. You're right. Skyrim. It's timeless. Ryan's fuming now. You piss Ryan off. Say sorry.
Never played it. Do not care about it at all. Never hooked me.
Like I wouldn't put that in your hands in a million years, unless we were doing like a charity stream where we play games we're not really into.
I don't
like,
think
you played any.
It's a PS5 version coming out, Ryan, and then next gen version.
It's out today. The anniversary is out today, by the way, which is why it's.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. So what? PS3, PS4, PC, Switch. What for done? Whatever. Yeah. But happy birthday to Skyrim. I never completed it. I'll just fuck about on it. It's £15 if you got the special edition or the whatever the edition come out a couple of years ago. But it is like 40-50 quid. So, but Skyrim, fantastic game. Wouldn't in a million years expect you to like it or play it, Jam. Don't worry. But Ryan, let me know some Skyrim memories, mate. We've got some Thomas the Tank Engine mods and all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
I've seen them.
Yeah, they're funny, and all the shit. Like you can play. Like I believe Skyrim is in that category with like Symphony of the Night and Super Metroid and other stuff where you could play it in 100 years and still be like, do you know what I mean? People will still be chilling, probably. So it's in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But Jam, moving on to a game you actually do like.
Or will like.
Hopefully. Battlefield 2042. Early-ish reviews in progress are in. There's 17 critic reviews on Metacritic at the minute. Now, note, you made a good point before we started. You said that a lot of these are in progress and obviously the servers aren't live fully yet and it's not full and everything's not on. Have you seen the score that it's got?
Yes, I have.
Okay, so I shan't waste time, James. But sitting on Metacritic at a 80. What did the last one get?
I can't remember. We didn't care about that one.
We don't care about that one, but I imagine it looks better than the last one. And these are early initial thoughts. So there's 15 positive, 1 mixed, 1 negative. I need to read that negative while we're here. So Digital Trends said, being online only, Battlefield 2042 had to make up for its lack of any single player content. Is that true? Has it got no single player shit? It's
no
just
single player, no.
Just that online. To be fair, that mix up thing they've got, like where you can have a Battlefield 3 map with, that's cool. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Sorry, James. I'll carry on. There's lack of any single player content whatsoever, with a variety of worthwhile online content. The game's developers have not only succeeded in that regard, but they have gone above and beyond. All Out Warfare is a fantastic evolution on the classic Battlefield experience. Have you played this, the All Out Warfare thing, or is it just the?
No, it was Conquest. We played
Conquest. Okay, no problem. And modernising the franchise with more scale, by the way. More scale, spectacle, and ways to play than ever before. Battlefield Portal and Hazard Zone likewise shining with their own regards, with the former proving that it can serve as the base for players to create their own unique experiences with 2042. If any future Battlefield title admits these two modes, I might consider them incomplete. So, this person likes it. I'm going to read you that negative review. Here it is.
The negative one, yeah.
Stiviver.
Never liked him.
I've not even... I want to... In a world where developers are getting used to working from home and games are being pushed back due to the global pandemic, EA decided that Battlefield 2042 was ready for this year. It's not. I need more context, James. Let's go in. Stiviver. There's a Luke Lowry.
Is that all he said for the what's
That's all I got for the blurb. I need to go in for a deeper look at this review. Looks like he's split it up into the store 4.5. The good. Portal is fantastic. Excited to see what the community builds. That I'm really looking forward to. Like in a few weeks/months, we're gonna see some mad shit, mate. Customize weapons on the fly, modify loadouts in game. Could you not do that before? We don't care, mate.
As in, like, as you not.
Like when you die, you can
not modify loadouts. As in, like when you die in a menu, it's live.
That,
which a lot of people don't like, but it's the same as like if you had, I don't know, something in your pocket and you just put it on your gun.
Yeah.
Take that one off, put it in your pocket.
I can appreciate that.
Doing that.
Graphically can look nice in some instances. The bad. Are you ready? Gunplay is less satisfying. Vehicles are overpowered. Maps have wide open bland areas. I thought that was a Battlefield problem in general. The map thing. It's because I remember playing one of them at your house and I just felt like I was going for ages, not seeing anyone. Then someone shot me in the face. It was funny, but I was like, oh, fuck's sake.
Yeah, I mean, you can get wide bland areas, but you can now call in like vehicles.
Right.
You can like airdrop them in right next to you, like cheers, pal, and just drive somewhere now.
Breakthrough.
The tanks that have always been overpowered, and especially you feel like they're always overpowered if you've just started playing the game and you haven't got the equipment to blow up tanks easier and things like that.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true. Breakthrough seems unbalanced. What's breakthrough?
I don't know.
We don't care. Hazard zone is unbalanced. What's hazard zone? Is that the thing you want?
That's the new battle royale kind of thing.
A lot of past systems have been ripped out. Performance issues on PC, fairly buggy and feels unfinished. Horrible UI. That's the bad. We'll see. As someone who's been balls deep in that beta, I know it's pre-alpha shit in it. Or is it pre-alpha or is it beta or what?
The beta was like a 4-month-old build.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was. I don't think I'm convinced that the beta was literally just stress testing.
Most betas are.
I'm convinced that the game we'll get is not the same build as what we played.
Most betas are stressed out. If you put beta on the end of it, it's a buzzword, isn't it? But like the beta is live now, but the game comes out in like 2 weeks. I'm like, you fucking talking shit, mate. Do you know what I mean? I'm not a fucking.
What? It was like 5 weeks ago.
Exactly.
Just over a month ago, yeah. The 8th of October, the beta was out.
And it's like the game's out next week. Beta
tomorrow, yeah.
Beta, mate. Game's pretty much done. It's a demo.
Well, early access tomorrow.
Early access. You're fucking buzzing with that, mate. Get that on the download with you. Fucking 2 megasecond, mate. Let's go. Would you anything to add to Battlefield before we crack on?
Nope.
Buzzing, mate. Buzzing.
Be all over it.
Okay, cool. Reminder though, James. 4 weeks today. 4 weeks today.
Ish.
No, it is 4 weeks today.
Yeah.
4 weeks today. We'll be doing our Casual Report Game of the Year 2021 episode. We have one list already. I'm on the precipice of sorting mine out. Jam, I'm sure you're over an hour and about a few things. Let us know your top 15-ish. Don't have to be 15. It can be one, like I said. But don't feel pressured into doing 15. If you do have to do 8 or 9 or 10 or whatever, just whack it in a list, send it over to us, and I will put it in the magic of an Excel spreadsheet. Largest to smallest on the old point system. Bada bing, bada boom. Casual Report Game of the Year, top 10. Let's go.
The more people we're getting to just list their games of the year would be cool. Just what
even if like 100 people just say one game they like, and that'll. Imagine if 100 people just fucking started spamming us.
It wouldn't be 100 people.
Oh, just imagine it though. Like, bro. But yeah, we're chilling. Jam, have you got a Game of the Year like cemented? Number 1.
Yeah, I had that like
cemented. Right, this is interesting.
And then the rest are up for grabs. To be fair,
that's the same with me. I think I've got 1 and 2. I think maybe 3. I'm not sure. But yeah, get on that. Jam, should we crack on?
Yes.
First things first, James. Quick update on the Nintendo Switch. Guess what you can do on the Switch now?
The Nintendo Twitch.
Yeah.
Ask me if I knew that.
Did you not know this?
Until I read that. Nope. And then as we were just having a chinwag then, we're ladies and gentlemen, we're live on my Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, I was going to do the thing where I was going to be
Look
live.
how weird that is. We're on the Switch.
We're on the Switch. Ladies and gentlemen. There's a thing going on. There you go.
Yeah.
You can watch it on the Switch.
Weird.
What was, yeah, 4 years later, what was the...
Yeah, Discord on Switch.
Yeah, that would be the one, mate. That would be the one. What was the delay? Because Switch is on Xbox, it's on PlayStation. Why 4 years later is it? Oh, finally on Nintendo Switch.
I don't know.
Do you think
YouTube wasn't even a day one thing, was it?
No, that was a year, at least a year.
Netflix was on the Wii U, by the way.
Yeah, Netflix was on the 3DS. If we're gonna fucking get technical about it.
Yep. And
is it on Switch, Jam? No, it's not. What's the fucking shebang? But moving on to a series neither of us have any affiliation with at all. I played the third one.
Yeah, I don't care.
I know you don't care. Jam, Halo Infinite campaign, 4-minute video here. There was a thing today.
Is there?
There was. Jam, I'm trying here, mate. Game Informer's YouTube channel gave me some big footage of this campaign. To be fair, it does look fresh. And I'm glad. I'm going to put the video in the chat so you can all watch it if you need to. I'm glad it exists because
it does look quite
Halo is massive. This looks clean. I'm glad it had the delay as well because it obviously needed it. I imagine last year this game did not look like this. From the footage we saw and everything. So I'm glad they had the bollocks to be like, yeah, we're going to delay this bad boy.
Do you remember that first footage?
I remember. Like,
what the hell?
The movement and the game, actual gameplay looked fine, I guess, but it was just
it wasn't next gen though.
No, because you saw the stuff that the PlayStation 5 was doing and the PC at times, and it was just like,
yeah.
And then that brought up because it's on Xbox One as well, the crowd, and like clearly not because Forza Horizon's on Xbox One, so
exactly.
And Horizon Forbidden West is, and so on and so forth. God of War is as well, by the way. Buzzing. But I mean, I'm sure I hope this will please Halo fans because Halo fans have had a bit of a hard time with 4 and 5. I think 5 was not up to scratch, I believe, but stop me if you've heard this one before. I don't know what. Halo, don't know. Played the third one. It was good. I enjoyed it. But it was like that's like watching Return of the Jedi and not watching the rest of them. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But got on that bad boy. James, anything to add to Halo? Can I move on?
Move on.
Bad news about the Steam Deck, mate.
Just don't care.
I know you don't care. Steam Deck shipping update. This is from Steam. The launch of Steam Deck will be delayed by 2 months. We're sorry about this. We did our best to work around the global supply chain issues, but due to material shortages, components aren't reaching our manufacturing facilities in time for us to meet our initial launch dates. It was out soon, right?
Christmas, December, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was out November, mid-November, December-ish.
I think so.
I can't remember. Are you interested in the Steam Deck?
No.
Why?
Why do I need to be interested?
Because it's a portable PC you can play in the toilet.
Yeah, but I've got a Switch I can do that with.
We've got a buzzing Switch, mate.
I don't need to. I mean, I've got a PC, I've got a PlayStation, that's Xbox and Sony covered. I've got a Switch, that's Nintendo covered.
Bada bing, bada boom, mate. Buzzing. Yeah, I think I'm more in than you, but I'm not going to buy one. I don't think. The idea of it I like, but it's expensive as well. I think it's like £600. Is it? Well, no, £350. by the way. That is 64 gigabyte memory, 459 for 256, and 569 for 512. For what I understand as well, it's a bastard to get in and change.
512
you need at least a terabit.
Imagine downloading a few PC games. It's just gone.
You need at least a terabyte now in 2021. Good for that indie machines, but then again, the Switch does that quite well as well. To be fair, some of these games look, but I don't know, man. I mean, it'd be cool to play these games, but when I'm playing the games I'd want to play it on it, I'd be playing them on my PC. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like Doom Returnal. I'm playing it on it.
It's just situational. Like, I play majority of my games on Switch docked. So it's wasted on me. Like a sort of Steam Deck would be wasted on me.
Buzzing. So no Steam Deck for Jam.
No.
I've seen your tweet. It's funny. James, adding to that. Yes. Where's it gone? I've lost the tweet. Sorry. I found it. Bloomberg have reported that Sony has reduced its PlayStation 5 production outlook for this fiscal year from 16 million to 15 million due to probably the same problem as the Steam Deck. Jam, someone who's got a PS5 and doesn't give a fuck about whether other people get one or not. How would you feel about that? It's going to be scalpers, mate. You know what's going to happen.
I can't tell you how much it just pisses me off.
What, scalpers or delays or what? Mate, I know scalpers.
Delays are fine. Yeah. Delays happen. Shit happens.
Yeah.
It's just then when there's little Timmy that's been waiting a billion years or a year to get one. They've been out a year now, and then you've got 40-year-old dickhead that buys 50 of them to sell on and make a profit.
Yeah. I was reading as well last year. Was it last year? Earlier this year, I think that they didn't understand why everyone hated them. It's like, oh, we're doing everyone a favour, but I'm like, no. Like they tried to make out they were the middleman, but they weren't, because the middleman is like Game or Amazon or Asda or whatever. Whereas it's like you wanting milk, me going buying all the milk in the shop and charging you £5 a bottle.
Yeah.
And then me wondering why you don't like me. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They make a lot of money though, because 1,000 PS5s, 800, 900 quid each. What's the profit on that? You know what I mean? But hopefully that doesn't happen though, because Jam, I don't know if you've seen this. Let me find it. PlayStation UK stores launched yesterday. Did you see this?
Yeah.
Are you buzzing?
I saw a tweet.
I'm all about the store, mate. I saw a tweet. I'm trying to find it. God, there it is. Buzzing. Direct.playstation.com is you just fucking search PlayStation Direct or whatever, you'll find it. But I'm gonna launch the Twitter now. Babe, you don't make that say all day long. Tea's a drink, though, Jam will say.
Tea is a drink.
Give Jam a slap on the face. So, have you been on the shop yet?
Oh yeah.
It's another way to buy PS5s, which is always good. I mean, have you tried these headphones? These?
No,
I want to try them.
Ones.
Yeah, I want to try them.
Oh, Sophie's getting some, and I'm like,
Tell Sophie to pinch them, and I'll have them. But yeah, I mean, this is really cool. I shocked there hasn't been a shop a PlayStation before now. I was just assumed there was one. Perhaps I'm just thinking of the American shop, if there is an American one. I don't know. But James, we'll see the back of COVID one day, mate. You assume all these chip shortages are due to COVID.
It's the same as our phones.
Yeah.
Phones
I imagine. Yeah.
People coming in now on an iPhone 13 Pro Max. No problem, mate. It'll be delivered in December. As in mid-December, latest, like 12th of January. a phone that came out more than 2 months ago. Less than two, just under 2 months ago.
That's horrendous.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm hopeful we'll see the back of it though. To be fair, because
one day, yeah.
It's getting on my nerves a bit now. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And obviously all the deaths that have happened as well. I'm not about it, mate. I'm not about it. But James, enough about chip shortages and Steam Decks and PS5s and shit. Should we crack on? Sticking with PlayStation, no. To be fair, James, another one of your favourite games of all time. I see.
Ish.
Jam, Spider-Man's been revealed for Avengers. Are you buzzing?
At last. When he like
yeah.
PlayStation exclusive before it came out, and now we're just getting him.
PlayStation, before it come out, they were like, it's going to be PlayStation exclusive, and everyone's like, that's a bit shit, but whatever. And it was just silent, and then it was on the thingy, and then they said they did say November, but I forgot. And it's just making November, with November 30th it drops. Have you seen the picture? Have you seen the trailer?
I've seen the picture. I've not seen the
trailer. Dropped.
I'll skim
just after we finish. Well, just after I finish work. I'm not sure about yourself. But they was just on screen then. What do you think of the design?
I'm about to see him.
Why not? We're on the precipice.
That design looks cool. It seems nowhere near as fluid or smooth and as good looking as
Yeah, I know what you're gonna say. Yeah.
Insomniacs.
Of course, obviously, what IGN's YouTube account this is on. I mean, people. James. The Avengers game sold quite well. Player base fell off quite quick though. Can it have its No Man's Sky moment, or do you reckon they should just brush it could, yeah. Do you reckon it could? Do you not reckon they should just brush it under the table and start again, or?
I don't think they should admit defeat. No.
Yeah, no, that's cool. Because quite a lot of people, I haven't played it. I've got it on my Xbox.
I know a few people that like this game and they've played that, got platinum on it.
Yeah, as you're one of them people.
No.
Ryan says it's too bland for Spider-Man.
I think Edgy didn't like it.
I lent it off Edgy, and then I didn't play it, and then he wanted it back because the Black Panther DLC come out.
I lent it off Edgy, and I didn't play it.
Yeah, I saw that on my Xbox. Yeah, I saw that on my Xbox. Didn't play it. Needed room for Forza, so deleted it. I've had it and not played it twice, so there you go.
Have you got Forza on your Xbox then?
Yeah, I had to put because it broke on PC. On it.
To be fair, you're looking at it on your your TV, which is better, I suppose.
Yeah, it's cool, but I prefer playing games like here. Like, do you know what I mean? Yeah. But it's cool to just sometimes sit on the sofa and just let feet up, just fucking racing it down around Mexico, mate. You know what I mean? But from what I understand, the grindy leveling up, whatever they are, is a bit too much. But the single player shit, because I imagine a lot of people are just going to jump back in, do the Spider-Man shit, and leave. Whereas I think Square Enix wanted people in, grinding, getting that gear, getting that shit, and then we'll see. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if they can save it, to be honest. But we'll see. We'll see. Crystal Dynamics are very capable developers, so hopefully, and I have no doubt that at least the single player bit will be good. The grindy shit after, whatever, who knows? Are we ever going to jump in Avengers or not?
I think I can download. I can't download it.
It's on PC. It's on PC.
It's on Game Pass PC. Yeah. 125 gig though. That already that puts me up like, oh, ew.
How long is that going to take you?
And then you get, hang on, probably about 12 years.
12
you can download the Endgame edition as well.
I don't know what that means, mate. For us simple folk, smaller words.
Yeah, so it's 125. I'll click download.
Like, unable to access server. No, booted off, mate. It's in a bit.
No, I click download, install. install all, nothing. Just click straight back to not installing.
Oh, cool. So you'd play it on Game Pass where you don't have to pay any more money, but going out and buying it for PlayStation and getting a Spider-Man shit, that's something that you probably won't do.
No, so if I can get it on Game Pass, if I like it, maybe I'll buy it on PlayStation. But like I say, it'd be when it was first announced. I wasn't against it. I said it'd be a bargain bin kind of buy.
You did say that.
But, now I don't have to really buy it to play it. If I don't like it, nothing lost.
Nothing gained. Nothing ventured, nothing gained, mate. Let's go. Yeah, I'm the same as you. I don't think I'd go out and I don't think I'd pay 20, 30 quid for it, but you know, if I'm gonna, it's on Game Pass. Who knows how long it's on Game Pass for? But who knows? Maybe Casual Friday one day. We'll be so fucking lucky. But Jam, shall we crack on?
Yes.
Geoff Keighley, or Keighley, as they say up here. Keighley. They say Keighley like that. Like the Keighley, the place. He's like, oh, Keighley. Like, it's not right.
Keighley.
Oh, God. All right. Geoff Keighley details the Game Awards 2021 and beyond. This is reading from epic.com. Jam, I don't know about you, but no matter how good or bad the Game Awards are, I always have a good time watching them. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I always think it's a good celebration of the games industry, and I think Geoff Keighley, or Keighley, I'll stop, I'm sorry. He should be proud of what he's achieved so far.
He does really well, yeah.
Yeah, and he's a good host as well. Like, he's almost as good as me and you, mate. You know what I mean? So, there's that.
Second place is good. You may as well accept it.
He may as well, mate. Brian Crescente from this is Epic Games. He did an interview with Geoff Keighley over a couple of days ago. Yesterday, I think. So, Jam, takes place exactly the same day that we're doing our Game of the Year. And the viewership last time was 83 million. It's the 8th year this year, by the way.
Hopefully this year we'll get more viewers than that for Casual Report.
I can imagine. It's going to be close. Right, I might get 82, 81. We'll see. Blah blah blah. It just goes on about it being a success. Where are the numbers? This is what interests me. This is why it's here. So this year, back in person show, which hasn't been for the past 2, I think. Has it been 2 or 1?
What do you mean?
Not been in person because of COVID. They've not been able to do it in person.
2, isn't it?
It's 2, wasn't it? Yeah.
The last one was Red Dead. Won everything. That was 2019.
What are you on about?
The last in-person show was...
Yes. No, God of War won Game of the Year that year.
Was it?
Yeah, was it fucking deserved?
When did Red Dead 2 come out? 2018?
The same year, yeah.
Yeah, because Red Dead 2 had only just come out and it was like sweeping up things when,
I think. And then it got to Game of the Year and then God of War one, everyone was fuming, and I was like, it's a better game, deal with it.
Yeah.
Where are the numbers? So, Mr. Keighley, not only do they celebrate gaming with like awards and shit, they have, reveals and stuff. Now, Keighley said he expects the show to feature 40 to 50 games this year, some way or another.
That's just going to be touching on this, that, and the other, really.
How many reveals are you thinking, Ish? I think he said game reveals are in the double digits. He says here somewhere.
Smash Fighter Pass 3.
Can you imagine the scenes?
That's not going to happen.
No, just imagine.
I would imagine
everything goes black. Everything goes black. Figure walks on stage. Light shines on him. Sakurai saying, "Right, lads, did you miss me?" And then he's like, "Fight Pass 3," and then no, it won't happen. That's not happening. One of my favourite moments at the Game Awards was the Joker reveal. That was quite cool.
It was cool
because it was just like, "What the fuck's going on?" I was like, "Oh, it's Persona." I was like, "Oh no, hang on a minute!" Bam. And obviously, last year's Sephiroth.
That was sick.
That was fucking.
My favourite moment when Joseph Perez came out about going on about EA.
Yeah, that was hilarious. Joseph Perez is a legend. It Takes Two as well, high up my list. Jam.
I want to play that.
You should play it, mate. We'll play it so you can put it on your list. It is, mate. So, do you have anything in mind? What will be revealed? Because there's always random shit. I remember when Beaker and I always forget the dude's name. The Muppets. What's the? Me.
That's Beaker.
The Beaker, yeah. I can't remember the other guy's name. It's great. It's got a picture, not even written who it is. Okay, first thing. Do you think it'll hit more than 83 million viewers? I think it will.
Probably, yeah.
Because it seems to be going that. So I wouldn't be surprised if it's 100 million, but we'll see. That might be pushing it. Everyone comes together, celebrates my birthday. It's great. Can't remember.
Okay,
well, technically it would be the 10th our time, but whatever. Okay, no. First thing first. What do you think? Not think is going to win Game of the Year this year?
I don't know.
I don't know. It's one of them, isn't it?
Because there's been a lot of new games with the new generation.
Mm-hmm.
I'm putting my money at we're going to be. I mean, well, I don't know.
Deathloop.
I honestly don't know.
Returnal, Deathloop.
Yeah,
Ratchet.
It's going to be one of them.
Metroid.
Returnal,
Forza. Yeah. One of them.
Mm-mm.
So yeah, I think.
Although the next gen crew, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and Metroid. We'll see, mate. What do you think? What are Nintendo and Geoff are always like hand in hand? There's always a bit of something there, like because 2 of the past 3 has been Smash. The other one, always Bayonetta was there as well. One in between Smashes, I can't remember what it was, but it wasn't big, but it was something. What do you think? Right. Resident Evil Village, yeah, Ryan says.
Village, yeah.
What do you think Nintendo are going to bring?
No idea.
A
new Switch?
No.
Can you imagine? It won't be.
I shouldn't have seen. No plans to reveal a new Switch. Oh, by the way, here's a new Switch.
It's an OLED one, and now here's this one, so now you can go trade in your OLED one you don't want anymore. Because there's a programming out.
Well,
so that'll boil some piss.
That'll boil a lot of piss, mate, and I'm all for it. James. Tinfoil hat time. Are you ready? Nintendo's big game. Well, one of Nintendo's big games this year is Metroid Dread, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you imagine it'll at least be up for a few awards. You imagine. So it's very good.
I don't think it'll be Game of the Year.
I'm hopeful, but I'm not sure.
It's too saturated in other games.
Why? What are you saying?
I don't think Nintendo get enough attention that they deserve at these things.
What? Yeah. Okay. Let's have a look. Because I think
I was literally about to say, oh, look at Returnal, and then thought, hang on, that's only on one console. Look at Ratchet, that's only on one console. Look at Forza, that's only on one console.
Mm-hmm.
So backtracking now. I think it's got a shot, but I don't think it will be Game of the Year at all.
No. It's gonna be close, I think, this year. Right, Game of the Year. Right, okay, you ready? I've got every Game of the Year for the past whatever. Are you ready? Are you not ready?
I was born ready.
Oh, it was just one last year. No way. It was just last year's show that was virtual. Then was I think the 2019 show was just on the precipice of the pandemic-ish, so I think it just missed it. And then, Virgin Media just emailed me about shit I don't care about. So Game of the Year is from 2014 to 2020. Right, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Dragon Age Inquisition, Witcher 3, Jam's Game of Forever, Overwatch, Breath of the Wild, God of War, Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice, Last of Us Part 2.
That's what a great game that
It's
is.
fucking class,
So
mate.
good.
So good. I reckon in 2013, Last of Us probably would have won that year as well. But it wasn't alive.
Yeah.
It's gone from 1.9 million, 2.3 million, 3.8 million, 11.5 million, 26.2 million, 45.2 million, 83 million. That are the viewers year on year.
Well, it's going up
It's
that
going
much.
up.
Then 100 million is
100
not
million,
out of the question.
not out of the question. But I just think 83 million is a lot of people. And you got to bring them people back and more. Do you know what I mean? I'm all up for it, mate. Yeah, we will potentially do a. It might just be me, so we'll be chilling. But if you're off, we'll wing something. It might even just be sat in Discord. Join the Discord if you haven't already. But yeah, he goes on. There's going to be like orchestras back on stage and all the other stuff, which I can't wait for because it was hype as shit when they're doing all the songs.
It is really cool when they do that. Yeah,
it's hype. And I'm not sure about like Green Day was there last time it was live. Like,
no one
I like Green Day and everything, but it just don't. And Weezer was it Weezer last year? A virtual show. I like Weezer, and don't get me wrong, I like these bands, but it's like time and a place. They had Chiviches. I'm saying it like that because it's spelled like that, so fuck you. They did a Death Stranding song, and that sort of fits in with the awards, but to shoehorn big hitters, I'm not sure if it needs it. But are you looking forward to the Game Awards before we move on?
Yeah, I'm hoping I can watch it. I do like watching it.
I'm hoping you can watch it as well. I'm Big Dan. Like, listen, mate. It's not a bad thing to have JT Obi-Wan. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, but I've got the 11th off too.
Don't just say that. It'll be 2 days off that week. We'll swap it.
For Berry, innit?
Oh yeah, you can't swap that day. You need that day off. Do you know how they say berry round here?
Bury.
Yeah. I say berry and like, where's that? Oh, it's Bury. Up to Bury. James, I'm very happy. Are you ready?
Why?
Microsoft Windows Store is finally becoming more Steam-like for games.
It is a bit.
The Xbox app will soon let you install PC games freely. I'm very happy about this. Tom Warren from The Verge. I'm very happy because I don't know how many times I've been messing around with the Xbox app on here, and I'm like, I need to find that game. Where's the fucking file?
Yeah, you
and
do.
I'm arsing about forever.
Weirdly, that's how I got Forza to start downloading.
How?
Going on the Microsoft Store.
Yeah, man. Yeah, so I always have an hard time like finding. I'm sure you do, finding anything where anything downloads. Some apps are alright, but like a lot of the gaming stuff is just like, well, wherever you want, mate, just whatever. And you're looking for like the hard file, and it's like, where the fuck is it? You need it to do stuff. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But Tom Moran writes, Microsoft will finally allow Windows users to install PC games from the Microsoft Store or Xbox Game Pass for PC to any folder of their choice with unrestricted access. Buzzing.
That is also cool.
The move will allow PC gamers to access the folders of games and mod them freely, or let Windows users move games freely to any folder or drives of their choice. As it should be, because I fucking bought it. I pay for the service. I'll do what the fuck I want, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
What I'm just trying to do now.
Install the game you give.
It's installing.
Sources familiar with Microsoft plans tell The Verge that the changes are part of an Xbox app update for Windows that's currently being tested internally. The Xbox app update will finally address a big pain point of installing games from Xbox Game Pass for PC, where players would run into issues with the Microsoft Store, the restricted Windows apps folder, or just the inability to fully control where games were installed. I'm very happy about this.
Yeah, it's not.
I'm very happy.
Too fluid at the moment. Maybe it's just my internet. I don't know.
Don't
know what I mean, the Xbox app.
And they where is it? What's new? Yeah. So they released a video going over them changes. I'm not going to watch it because it's 5 minutes long. But Megan Spurzer, she's cool. She's the Game Pass head person, I think, for Microsoft. But yeah, should we crack on, Jam? So I want to drop that in there and just tell everyone I'm very happy. But James, are you ready? Phil Spencer, big Phil Spencer, Big Daddy Spence, mate.
Big Daddy Spence.
You ready? He says, he tweets, and I quote, "We've invested for years in Xbox so more people can play. With 4.5 plus million players so far across PC, cloud and console, Forza Horizon 5 shows that promise coming to life. Largest launch for Xbox Game Studios game. Peak concurrent players 3 times higher than Forza Horizon 4. And congratulations to Playground." Jam.
Yeah.
The largest launch of Xbox Game Studios.
I read that earlier, yeah.
What? What? What's Halo going to do next month, Jam?
It's bigger than Halo and
What's Halo going to do next month?
I don't think... I
You don't think Halo's going to top this? Are you mental?
I don't think so. I don't know why.
Why don't... What is... Are you...
Because, I mean, a lot of people will be attracted to the multiplayer.
What, Halo?
I mean, it's free, so they can still have a big launch with free multiplayer, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, I suppose, yeah. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. Because it's been like it had early access on Friday, and there's been like 1 million players a day up until like this tweet, which was the 10th yesterday. But it's fucking meant, like, the fact that Forza Horizon's like the sort of arcadey spin-off of Forza, being the biggest Xbox game exclusive launch ever is just nuts. Because you think like Halo 3, you think of Gears of War 3 as well, and all these games like Fable and shit, and it's like, what the fuck? And I just imagine Halo's going to do gangbusters when it comes out next month. I'm going to play it. I'm going to play it.
Yeah, I'll be playing it too.
You'll be playing it as well. We don't like Halo. We're all in it, mate. We're fucking...
Yeah.
Day one, let's go, boys. When's it out? My birthday week, isn't it?
It's the...
Ish, yeah.
Because Dan was saying, like, at work, oh, I can add that to my list. I know I love that. I went, yeah, but they cut off the 3rd.
Fuming.
For Game of the Year,
yeah.
It was El Umo.
It'd be next. If it's any consolation, it'd be next year's Game of the Year.
Yeah.
Cool. That's a good point. I need to figure out if any games come out in December. But yeah, congratulations to Playground. Jam, you're itching. I can tell you're itching to play this game. The fact that we're not like the last proper racing, the last racing sim I played was Gran Turismo 3. I think A-Spec. I think it was that one.
That's the one I was really into.
Yeah, I fucking love that game. Like, I love like just doing the time trial and putting the replay and putting feeder on the video.
Yeah,
it was cool.
And then it was, I think the other ones since every Burnout one because it's glorious. No, apart from I played Burnout 2 and onwards.
Yeah,
and then Need for Speed Most Wanted, which was basically Burnout.
I like that game. That was cool.
Because it's Burnout.
Because it's basically Burnout.
It's like Criterion.
It's like Criterion. We're not going to give you the Burnout license, but we're going to give you Need for Speed instead. So if you make a Need for Speed game, we'll make a Burnout game. And call it,
logo on
it. Yeah, we'll make a Burnout-ish game and call it Need for Speed. No problem. I'm like, cheers, mate. See you in a bit. I believe they're up to another Need for Speed, aren't they? Are they?
I lose it. I lost count.
I think they're making the next.
The newest one's supposed to be.
That's what I think. I think they're making the next Need for Speed game. I believe they made Hot Pursuit as well in 2010. I didn't play that one. Did you play that one? I didn't play that one.
Hot or Heat?
Heat is. Well, yeah. Okay. So the 2022 Need for Speed game will be Criterion.
Yeah, I'm interested.
They made Rivals as well, apparently. No, they didn't. They helped out on Rivals. They just help out on everything. I'm like, just give. They're a talented studio. Just give them Burnout to do. It's pissing me off.
That'd be lovely.
Fucking saving, mate. Aye. Jam.
Yeah.
Keeping with EA. Something I think you don't care about. Do I care about it? I don't know. Let's find out. Tom Henderson at VGT says, sources, EA have greenlit a Fight Night revival, but it's on pause. Do you like Fight Night? Me neither. I like Don King's boxing, was it? That was alright, I think.
We've got Ready to Rumble, let me talk.
Ready to Rumble is the one. Just make Ready to Rumble.
Like Fight Night,
why doesn't that surprise me, Jam?
Yeah, I don't know.
Mate.
It just wasn't.
So Electronic Arts is set to revive its classic boxing series Fight Night in the near future, development sources have said. According to people with knowledge of the EA Sports label's plans, the new Fight Night, which is currently codenamed Moneyball, has greenlit and entered early development. However, the series' first installment in a decade is still likely several years from release. This is due to EA Canada's decision to temporarily pause its core development in order to prioritise EA Sports UFC, whatever that one's called, which is planned for late next year. UFC seems bigger. Does it seem bigger than boxing? I don't know what I'm talking about with fighting. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
but
I think that there's been an explosion of UFC and MMA over the last 10 years or so.
Yeah,
and it's kind of overshadowed boxing. But now, in all fairness to the YouTubers that are doing boxing, they're putting a lot of light back on it. Even though they can't box and they'd get absolutely battered by actual professionals.
They bring that money in. That's all they care about.
That Logan Paul fought, was it Floyd Mayweather? Didn't he? I think.
Yeah,
he did.
Did he?
Yeah, and it was like no one got knocked out. I'm like if Floyd Mayweather if that was a real match, and it wasn't an exhibition, Floyd would have flattened him in 3.5 minutes in the first round.
Yeah, I don't know a lot about boxing, but I know Floyd's quite strategic and defensive, and he sort of plays for the 50, points.
Something like that.
He's 50, but that doesn't mean to say if it was I'm not taking it away from him, but he'd knock 10 bells of shit out of him. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like I think is he Logan Paul? Is that the guy?
I think
he's fighting Tommy Fury next, isn't he?
No, that's his brother Jake Paul. Why do I know this? Yeah, Jake Paul.
I thought it was
Tommy Fury.
Is that not right? Tommy Fury.
Jake Paul, the younger brother of Logan Paul's beating a few people, but they're apparently.
Yeah, you do know this, John. It is. I got mixed up.
Apparently, I can't remember what they made dummy fights or something like that. Fights that you easily win or something.
The best thing about boxing is the fucking shit talking before the match. I don't care what anyone says. 100%. I don't care what anyone says. There's an article here. I just.
But David Hayes said to Tony Berry in the press conference, "Wait, "Oi, you, your mum," and that was it. That was the best. Tyson Fury is great at it.
Oh, he's class. Like the Gypsy King, all hail.
Yeah.
I know nothing about boxing. I will not watch boxing, unless we were around someone's house and they had it on and I had a beer on and whatever. I'd just be like, yeah, whatever. But I wouldn't go, boxing's on tonight. I need to fucking pay money to put it on the TV and all. Yeah, no, fuck that. Tommy Fury tells Jake Paul he should have fought Tiger Woods instead. I love people talk shit. It's funny. But would you Fight Night Champion was the last one in 2011? So, and obviously Eddie Hearn. Oh, there's a video Eddie Hearn hitting a new Fight Night as well. Sorry, it's loud. Sorry, everybody. Eddie Hearn, the meme king, Jam.
The meme king.
The meme king.
Oh, go on.
On the Fight Night Champion. I've got this little Fight Night idea, which I've pitched to EA Sports, which is.
Eddie Hearn's pitched it, so it's obviously real. No, I'm joking. But yeah, I mean, can a EA Sports Fight Night game thrive in 2020, whatever, or not?
Sure, it can.
I'm sure it can as well. EA's got big. The good thing about EA is they've got a massive marketing department, so.
I mean,
obviously.
Maybe it's because I'm not into it, or I'm just not around people that are into it as much anymore. But I think back in the naughty 10, 15 years ago, we had Mike Tyson, Lennox Lewis, and
Tyson's an animal, mate.
Chris Eubank. I knew all them people. Maybe I just don't know that many people now. I know Floyd Mayweather, Tyson Fury, and
Tommy Fury because he's his brother.
Klitschko.
Vladimir Klitschko.
Weirdly, he's married to
Hayden Panettiere.
cheerleader from Heroes.
Yeah, Halen Penance. Yeah. I knew that because I don't know why I know that.
Yeah.
Because I see them together and I find it odd. I think. Not odd. I'm very happy for them. Don't get me wrong, but it's like okay. Yeah, I'm the same. Like one of the biggest memories of boxing is remember Ricky Hatton versus Manny Pacquiao. I stayed up to like 4:00. Dad, our mate Daz wanted to watch it, and I was like, for fuck's sake, all right, okay. It's up to 4:00. Bell rang. Manny Pacquiao went whack right in his fucking chin, floored, knockout. 10 seconds. I was like, are you fucking joking? We've sat here. There's been all this shit talk. It just went bang like that, and I'm like, fucking hell, mate. I was fuming, but I digress.
No, I don't remember that.
But
I've seen Ricky Hatton. I saw him at the airport.
We've also seen Bakary Sanya, mate. That was a tremendous day. Jam, Grand Theft Auto, do you like the game?
Yes.
Moving on, sorry. I've missed a few things. It's come out today, the Trilogy. Not to buy physically, to download it. There's a comparison trailer. Have you seen the comparison trailer? Look at that, mate.
I did
look at that.
Have.
Hey, look at this, mate. That's original.
Look at that frame rate.
Mate, look at the foliage. What are you saying, Jam? You in on this or not?
Yeah.
You're still in?
I'm beside myself whether to buy it digitally or not.
Don't buy it.
Or wait for digital. Or wait for physical.
Mate, I'm insulting Vice City is the best one. At me. I'll argue this. I'll argue that. I'll fight that cause all day long, mate.
Vice City is the best one.
Your name's Lance Vance. Your name's Lance Vance. Lance, mate. But it seems alright. I think it's come out and this is like the best of the bunch. Quite a lot of people are having pop-ins and all sorts of shit, so apparently it doesn't run as well. Obviously if you go on Twitter you see the true nature of the game. This is all for show. I wish I could just buy Vice City because I'd do that.
Yeah.
Because I don't have it. I can't afford to buy the set for £55. You know what I mean?
That's the thing though. Like I'd like if I would buy it digitally, like on my PS5, just to play it now. I can wait like a month. But if I want to buy it digitally, it's going to be on the Switch.
Exactly.
So I can go on holiday and stuff and that.
No, I agree. Also, James, staying on topic, VGC again, Chris Scullion. We have the track listings, the songs that have made the cut.
For what?
This game.
Why aren't all of them in it?
Because of licensing issues, Jam.
Oh god, yeah.
Rockstar's updated the list of music and Grand Theft Auto the Trilogy, the definitive edition with some missing tracks reinstated. Ooh, okay. I didn't know that. The publisher have confirmed list of tracks to VGC on Wednesday, but appeared to be missing a number of key songs. Although some of those songs could be heard on leaked footage of the game, suggesting that Rockstar's list was incomplete. VGC posted the full track listing was confirmed by Rockstar, as well as a song list of as well as a list of songs that were missing from its list, but were likely still in the game. Rockstar has now provided VGC with an updated list. Blah blah blah. The full list of songs that were in Rockstar's list on Wednesday, but are now confirmed to be in the game, are there.
They still got Video Killed the Radio Star.
You're buzzing. Michael Jackson is not in it.
See, that's really annoying because one of my memories is any time you start a Vice City and then you come out of the lawyer's office, I can't remember what his name is, you get on that moped, the first song that ever plays is Billie Jean, I think. Yeah, Billie Jean.
I'm happy because Flock of Seagulls is in it, so I'm buzzing.
I'm tempted just to buy it.
Come and Feel the Noise. Is that?
Come on, feel the noise.
Peace Cells by Megadeth. I used to listen to V-Rock on Vice City. Shock, I know. 2 Minutes to Midnight, Iron Maiden. What else we got on here? Frankie Goes to Hollywood, Two Tribes. That's a fucking tune, that is, mate. That's a fucking tune. Band of Belly Goals, 99 Luftballons, Nina.
Great song.
Poison Arrow, ABC, Buzzing.
Is Barracuda still on it? I didn't miss that. I didn't see that one.
Don't think so.
Barracuda.
It is.
That's it.
Hold the Line, Toto. That's a fucking banger, that is. Yeah, everyone talks about Africa, but Hold the Line's a tune, mate. Freebird, Lynyrd Skynyrd. I didn't. Was that in it? I'm going crazy. San Andreas. I didn't play that one much. That's why I don't remember it.
I can tell you right now.
Slow Ride, Foghat.
Like GTA San Andreas official soundtrack.
Why have you got that?
Because I have.
I get the Vice City one.
Because that was bare expensive.
Best thing about Grand Theft Auto 1 for PS1 was you could put the game into a CD player and it would play the songs.
Yeah.
Am I lying to you?
No, I remember that because it's a CD.
Yeah.
Oh, Barracuda's in San Andreas.
I have the missing tracks.
One. Billie Jean's one of them.
Bark at the Moon, Billie Jean, Wanna Be Starting Something.
What a tune. Lost album.
Yeah, Rocket, Looking for the Perfect Beat, the Smurf. Oh, the Smurf. The Smurf by Tyrone Brunson is fucking a huge tune, mate. I can't believe that's missing. I'm fuming. I'm gonna put that in the chat. That's a fucking banger. Do you know what I mean? Joe told me about that song.
Yeah.
I was doing one of my projects in college, right? Mr. Ballantyne himself gave me a load of songs. It was this. It was what was it called? That's a Smurf by Tyrone Brunson. Go listen to it. It's great. It's such a banger, mate. What was it? Barry Adamson. Something else is what that was. Tell me what about Mr. Ballantyne. He's got great taste in music.
I like Dave. He was really cool.
It was sound. I never told you about Halo. A Halo story about Dave and I.
Yeah.
Mate, funny. Yeah, I'm trying to. Hellraiser, but Killing in the Name, not in San Andreas.
Oh, not a shame.
It's a banger,
Rage
mate.
Against the Machine.
It's a banger.
Overrated.
How dare you?
It's not. It's like one good song.
You're off your head.
Song people like.
You're off your head, you are, mate.
And only the beginning of the song's good.
What are you talking about?
This is just not a very good band.
Yes, they are. How dare you? How dare you?
Ryan says rude.
Running Down a Dream, Tom Petty. Running Away, Roy Ayers. It's quite a few, but I don't. My problem is they haven't replaced these songs with other songs. They just took them out, I think. Oh, the fucking Smurf is a banger, though. It's a fucking banger. Listen to it later. It's a tune. The bass in that song is sick. Where are we now? Should we move on?
Yeah.
But slap me around the face. Jam Elden Ring, game you care about deeply. The network test is in. There's impressions and 30-minute segments of the thing that come out. Are you? Did you play any? Have you seen any footage or what?
No.
I want to go on. Pick one of these. Pick one of the YouTube links. Easy Allies, Lance McDonald's, Vati Vidya, or the dude.
Extra Life.
Extra Life. Let's go.
No. Sorry, what am I doing? Go Maximilian.
Why?
Why have I not?
Maximilian's a legend.
I love Maximilian.
We do like Maximilian on the Casual Report, don't we, Jim?
We do. We do like Maximilian.
He's just a sound guy. But,
he's the best thing I've ever seen, by the way.
Yeah, it's wicked. I don't know who's done it, but it's so cool. But yeah, he's obviously talking about his experience with the closed network test. It's called the demo, the beta, whatever you want to call it. What he says, I watched this earlier while I was I watched it last night, I think. I can't remember. I watched it when I was putting that tweet together. I think. Give me. I think whatever. I've seen this. He says most people say it's the most accessible Souls-like game that FromSoft have ever put out. So there's more checkpoints, which is why I get frustrated. I think because when I die, I have to go back 20 minutes, and I'm like,
yeah.
I can't. I want time. Do you know what I mean? I'm all for hard games. When you're making me replay 30, 20, 30, 40 minutes chunks, I'm like, no, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Like, do you know what I mean? I love a challenge though. Sort of don't necessarily go hand in hand. I'm not sure how you feel about that. Jam, Ashley again.
No.
Any chance?
0.
Never. I think I'm day
0.
1. I think I'm day 1. I'll see how I feel.
Elden Ring, day 1.
I think so. I do this with Souls games a lot. I'm like, that looks good. I'll play it for 3-4 hours and I'm like, no, I'm good, I'm out. The only one I didn't do that with is Bloodborne and Sekiro. So maybe it's Dark Souls and Demon Souls I don't like.
We need a new Tenchu.
We do need a new Tenchu. Thank you. Who would you have make a new Tenchu? Are they still about, Ali? I can't remember. Who did it? Do you remember?
I can't remember.
Wrath of Heaven. No, that was the other one.
Wrath of Heaven.
Is
that
that
the best one? Tenchu 1, actually Tenchu 1, 2, and 3 are the best ones.
Stealth Assassins, Birth of the Stealth Assassins, Wrath of Heaven, Fatal Shadows, Time of the Assassins, Dark Secret, Z, Shadow Assault, Tenchu Shadow Assassins. The Wii and PSP game, that one.
Yeah, the PSP one.
Developers acquire. Are they From Software? Fuck off.
Was it From Software?
Fuck off. Did they actually? Which one? I'm not having this. Oh, I've done the wrong thing. Control F. Tenchu. There it is. Oh, published Tenchu. They published a few of them. Okay. So maybe it's still under their umbrella. Would you want FromSoft to do it or not?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
They did a good job.
It would be very Soulsy though. Would you be okay with that?
As long as it was stealthy.
You like Sekiro, thinking of it.
Yeah, I was always like
would.
in R about Sekiro because I did like the Soulsy part, but like the stealthy part. I didn't know if one would outweigh the other. Me not liking.
No, Sekiro is really good.
Part.
Sekiro is really good. There's a jump in Sekiro which helps a lot, and you got the thing the rope thing where you can swing about, but that game is difficult.
Imagine.
Do you know what I mean? The Souls heads who play those games play Sekiro and they're like, oh, this is hard. Because it's like it's different. It's the same but different. That makes sense. I
know what you mean.
You know exactly what I'm saying. But yeah, go and watch Max's Max talk shit about Elden Ring. Because I think I'm day 1. I genuinely think I'm day 1.
Surprised you, to be fair.
No, because I'm all over it. That sort of aesthetic and la-di-da shit. I just wish FromSoft would do an RPG where it's more populated. Do you know what I mean? Like big cities full of people, and
that would be cool.
Like I could. I say proper RPG, but you know what I mean? Like a Final Fantasy where you go to a city and
MMO thing.
Yeah, but not an MMO, but like that kind of. Like a Xenoblade, where you go to towns and there's loads of people, and there's not like the end of fucking the earth.
End of the earth.
End of the earth. Cut out him out. James, are you ready? Last one today.
Yes.
Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and is that right?
Yeah.
Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. We're getting an update today. I'm reading from Nintendo.co.uk. I'm just a bit surprised by this. Right. There seems to be a lot of shit that wasn't in the game that probably should have been in there. Are you ready?
What do you mean?
Like, so, for example, edition of ground Edition of Grand Underground, Super Contest Show, Union Room, and Mystery Gift Communication features. And also on here, this one, that one, fair enough, whatever. But this one, addition of some in-game cutscenes and animations. Some in-game cutscenes and animations will be added in the update, including the game's ending cutscene and the title screen animation that is played when opening the software. Shouldn't that be now?
I'd imagine.
Is that not weird?
Should be normal.
Yeah, is that not weird?
Yes.
You can view the title screen animation by starting up the software with existing save data and with the update installed. Even if you have already entered the Hall of Fame before the update is installed, you can view the ending cutscene by entering the Hall of Fame again afterwards. Is that not weird? Do you know what I mean?
I know what you mean, yeah.
Maybe they're trying. Maybe they knew it'd leak and they didn't want. Maybe there's a surprise at the end or something. I don't know.
They're just trying to throw you off.
Yeah, maybe, but I don't know. But regarding the planned update after release, on the release date for the software, up to 2 players will be able to interact in local and online play in the Union Room, and you'll be able to select battle, trade, and mix records. Blah blah blah. Yada yada yada. Do you ever get a new Pokemon game?
Absolutely not.
Why not? If it was Let's Go Togepi, you'd be all over it, mate. You know it.
Yeah, because that's a second gen, and I kind of followed that.
You kind of followed shit, mate.
I didn't play the Diamond and Pearl.
Why?
Just didn't.
It was tremendous.
I played good games instead.
You do not play good games instead.
I obviously did play good games.
Mate, I'm about to bitch slap you in the face. But yeah, that is all I got today. James, do you have anything to add about anything?
No.
Nothing's come to mind. You got any unpopular opinions? Anything you want to talk about? Anything you want to bring to the table? Are you good? Ryan, that is shocking behaviour. I'll tell you why I like Diamond and Pearl. Because the bad guy stream. Oh god, there you go.
I heard nothing. You said that, then you just cracked out.
Sorry, I think we're back. Are we back?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like the team was like a religious cult, and they were talking like they were like extremist religion people, and obviously you go to heaven and hell and that, and fucking find God and space and time, which Dialga and Palkia and all that shit. It's great, mate.
No one knows who they are.
I think Black and White are better games, but I got a soft spot for Diamond and Pearl. Jam. Forgotten Gem time. Are you ready?
It's yours, isn't it?
Do you want me to do the one I was going to do, but then Hugh jumped in?
Yeah, go on then. Was that a Game Boy Advance one?
Yes. You remember? Well done, mate.
I remember.
I'll give you the clues again. I've done that. I've got a list here, mate. I can't believe I've not done that one either. Fuck me. Slack it here, mate. So, James, Game Boy Advance game, very, very popular character. 2004 puzzle platform game.
Puzzle platform 2004 Game Boy Advance.
Mm-hmm.
Characters. Sonic Advance.
Before we do that, actually, there is a rumour. I've just forgot. May I?
Born.
May I? I don't know. I say this all the time, but we cover rumours all the time. I don't like to cover rumours. But Emily, I can't remember her name. What's her name, John? Emily Rogers.
Yeah.
Is that her name?
Who? I don't know who that is.
I think she's a insider person. She knows people who know people. Says, and I quote, I'm reading from Damien McFerrin on Nintendo Life. Here's Emily Rogers. Fuck you, mate. Says, work on Metroid Prime 1 remaster started around 2017 to 2018. Original plan was to develop and release Prime 1 first and use Prime 1's foundation, engine, tools and assets to recreate 2 and 3 later. Obviously this is Metroid Prime 1 coming to Switch as a remaster. Geoff Grubb also jumps in. It says, blah. I think that Nintendo will re-release Metroid Prime 1 on Switch instead of Trilogy. It has been working on this for years, and when I first heard, everyone, including me, assumed it was the Trilogy. Jam.
We did think that, though, didn't we?
Yeah, Mr. PlayStation.
Hmm.
You haven't played Metroid Prime, have you? I'll have you. Remind me.
No, I haven't.
You haven't? No.
No. I did the SNES one, and then I didn't really do any 3D ones.
Metroid Prime is brilliant.
I didn't do any of the GameCube ones.
Metroid Prime is, again, one of those games. You play it in 100 years, they'll be just as good.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think it's going to be the Trilogy, or do you think there's too much smoke around this fire, and you reckon it is going to just remaster the first one?
The people they do say is where the smoke, there's fire, and we're in the day and age of remastering whole trilogies. Look at Mass Effect, GTA, Crash Bandicoot, Spyro. They all got the trilogy treatment, didn't they?
Yeah, but this is Nintendo we're talking about, remember?
That's true. When they just give you ports of games and then re-release them.
Yeah, and there are two people here saying that I think have rolled back, but two people have both rolled back and said, actually, I think it might just be the first one. Right. We don't like the trilogy, but do you agree with this line, or do you reckon, are you still camp trilogy?
I still think trilogy.
Yeah.
But again, like I say, it is Nintendo.
Yeah.
If they're going to do a whole trilogy,
why
going to put the time and effort into a remaster or revamp? When what they did with Mario was put it on this cartridge, let it play on the Switch.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah. And I must ask, Jam, I'd be a lousy host if I didn't. Would you be interested in playing it?
Yes.
Would you actually? Metroid Prime is. I play Metroid Prime on this TV behind me sometimes. You can't see it in the shot.
You'll see RTD.
Yeah, I do play. I've got the Japanese version. It's sick. It don't matter. I don't know where I'm going half the time because I forget. I'll be down.
Japanese.
I'll be in.
You need to take G around your house.
Mate, I do. So, right, to do that. Sit there while I play this game and tell me where to go.
Exactly.
I kind of remember-ish anyway, but we'll see. James, back to Forgotten Gem. 2004. There's been in this is this kind of a sub-series. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One's Amiibo challenge, so that doesn't count, so 6. I've only played 2.
Did you say one's an Amiibo challenge?
Yeah, one is name of the game colon Amiibo challenge. My phone's going off. I'm very popular today. Jam, do you have anything?
Amiibo challenge. I don't know why I'm thinking of Animal Crossing, but I know it's not that.
It's not Animal Crossing.
Puzzle platformer. I did say Sonic Advance, but
Not
then
Sonic
I don't think
Advance.
that's right, no.
One's a DSiWare game. The third one's a DSiWare game. The fourth... Shall I just tell you?
Beautiful Joe?
Not Beautiful Joe.
No, I think he was on the Game Boy Advance, was he?
I'm just gonna... Jam, if it's right with yourself, mate, I'm just gonna tell you.
You do that.
The game in question is, of course, the wonderful Mario vs. Donkey Kong.
Ah.
You ever played this game?
I have not.
It's very good. This game came out at a time when Mario was only 3D, pretty much, apart from like the odd Game Boy Advance game. Like, I mean, everyone's like, "Oh, 3D games!" Like, rarely a 2D platformer. Like now, every Tom, Dick, and Harry's got a 2D platform coming out, or a 2D Metroidvania, or a 2D whatever. This was out of left field-ish, but not quite. Let me just go.
The box art.
And then obviously it is a throwback to Donkey Kong, the arcade game. But I had, it was quite challenging as well. But I had a great time playing this game. Puzzles were fantastic, as they normally are from Nintendo games.
Yeah, they are.
And I could play it all day. There was no multiplayer. It was just rinse and repeat these puzzles. Obviously speed. I assume the speed running community was all over this because I imagine there was a because I imagine it was. Has it been on what's it called, Jam? Games on Quick.
Probably
Maybe
has. I don't know.
And I bet they fucking rinsed the fuck out of it, to be honest. And there's always all these collectibles to do and everything. Very basic in terms of like start and finish standpoint.
But, I mean, the graphics are quite sick.
Yeah, for a Game Boy Advance game, the thingy, the sprite work, I should say, is very cool, and the backgrounds are awesome.
At the time.
Yeah, look, you see that then, that's sick. But I mean, yeah, there's a lot of how many puzzles, but I can't remember how many puzzles there were. But I had a great time. Everyone should go and play it. It's only out. It's not been ported anywhere, has it? I don't think it's been ported anywhere. But Jam, you want no pricing, don't you, mate?
I reckon it's not going to be like cheap. It's not going to be like £10 cheap.
No.
It's going to be like £30 cheap.
The cartridge is 15 to 20 quid.
Yeah, and boxed. Yeah, you're going to be looking
boxed. 30 quid here, boxed.
There you go.
That's not horrific. I was expecting it to be a little bit more. You can get a brand new sealed copy for £107, which even that, a sealed copy 2021 of a 20-ish, 18, 19 euro game.
Someone will buy that, get that graded, and sell it for 15 million.
Probably. I'm surprised they haven't been on it already. But speaking of grading, Grand Theft Auto Vice City, Sony PlayStation 2, sealed, graded, Water 9.8, A++. How much, Jam?
700 quid.
No, it's only $600, so about $450. But still, it's like how it shoots up because it's in that graded sort of box. That's fucking horrendous, mate. It is the double pack though. So 3 in Vice City, I think. I don't know, whatever. James.
Yeah.
That is all for today, mate. Thank you for your time. What up to this weekend? Are you chilling?
Not working.
I'm working sleeping. Saturday, I'm sleeping.
Hopefully playing games if my internet behaves. Oh, let's check on the progress of Forza.
You'll play Forza before you have to submit it for your game of the year, trust me.
It's finished.
No, it hasn't.
Yeah, it has.
No, it hasn't. No, it hasn't.
I'm playing Forza Horizon 5.
Has it finished?
Yeah, finished. I can play.
When did it start?
Like yesterday, day before
Oh,
yesterday.
I was going to say, I thought it started like as we did the show and it's finished. I was like, no. Yeah, Jam, enjoy Forza. I might play a bit in later on anyway. Everyone watching on YouTube, don't forget, like, subscribe, share with your friends, tell Jam, go and play Forza. It's one of the best racing games ever made.
To play Forza.
No. We'll see you Tuesday, the whatever, 16th, I think, for the show.
Tuesday, the something of someday somewhere.
This is 16th, I'm buzzing. We'll be chilling. Think of me working Saturday, won't you? Very upset. I care, mate. Those watching in the chat, thank you so much. Jam, again, thank you for your time. Don't forget, if you can, I'll give you 4 weeks. Give us your game of the year. Send it to me. Send it to Jam. Send it to Rob. Send it to Casual Report. Reply to us on Twitter. Put it in the Discord. Do what you need to do. Give me those lists, mate, and we'll corroborate our lists, and we'll churn out a fucking top 10 game of the year worth talking about. But until then, we'll see you next time. Thank you for your time and keep it casual.